check out this Wix commercial. I just paused it a few seconds into it, and then we're going to get on with the reason why I'm on today.
Hey guys, how's it going? Nathan Roberts here. I'm at the USS Yorktown Patriots Point here in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm out in front of, well, there's a lot going on here as far as wartime stuff goes. It's concerned. There's Yorktown right there. It shows that this is the USS Yorktown in Charleston. This right here is the Apollo 8. It's supposed to be a rendition of it. Of course, it's a replica of some sort, but you know, obviously this is all a big hoax and part of the propaganda that NASA has on everyone's mind. We know that the Earth is stationary and flat, but they love to put this everywhere they can. I know this is all flipped around, so I apologize, but I'll read this to you guys, alright? So it says Apollo 8 was launched on 21st of December 1968 and was the first manned space flight to leave Earth's orbit, which we know that they've never left Earth's orbit because of the alleged, the Van Allen belts, right? So the Van Allen belts. Because of the Van Allen belts, we supposedly have never left Earth's orbit and can't do it, but yet they say that we have. So they say that they reached the orbit of the Earth's moon and returned safely back to Earth. Frank Borman, James Lovell, and William Anders became the first humans to see the far side of the moon, which no one's ever seen the far side of the moon. Can't even get that high up to see it. We know that the firmament blocks anyone from being able to go to that level. Apollo 8 was the first manned mission launched on the Saturn V rocket. Satan, right there. Saturn is Satan. It took Apollo 8 3. So think of Apollo, Apollyon. Apollyon right there. Remember Revelation. So it took Apollo 8 3 days to reach the moon. While orbiting the moon, the crew made a Christmas Eve TV broadcast. Of course, they've got to make this broadcast live in the minds of everyone so that it infects the minds and hearts of everyone, pollutes everyone. See, right now they got someone in here getting brainwashed. They got this, they got like some type of TV and stuff in here, which I might actually go through real quick to show you guys if I can. But let's see. It took Apollo 8 3 days to reach the moon. While orbiting the moon, the crew made a Christmas Eve TV broadcast that included reading the first 10 verses from the book of Genesis. So of course they were completely mocking us. They're reading the Bible, which we know if anyone reads the first chapter of Genesis, they'll come to the conclusion that the earth is made by God, and it was done so in a way that is the earth is stationary, it's flat, where the sun and the moon are in the firmament, and there's a firmament that divides the waters from above from the waters below. But of course they took the Bible and they used it against us by showing us images like this kind of silly stuff right here while reading from the Bible to try to twist our minds and our hearts, which they did a really good job of, but it's wearing off, obviously, because I'm making a video here and it's wearing off. So on 27th of December 1968, Apollo 8 began re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. Just before sunrise, the capsule splashed down in the Pacific Ocean south of Hawaii. 43 minutes later, the first frogmen from the USS Yorktown CV-10 arrived to extract the crew. 45 minutes later, they were safely aboard the carrier. 7 months later, 20th July 1969, Apollo 11 made the first lunar landing. The United States had won the race to the moon. Of course, they think they won the race to the moon. They didn't win the race to the moon. Here, Project Apollo right here, JFK. He said, I believe that this nation should commit to achieving the goal before, speaking of going to the moon, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. President John F. Kennedy, 25th of May, 1961. Project Apollo was NASA's third manned space flight program. The primary goal of the program was a manned lunar landing and safe return back to Earth. The program would use the Saturn series rocket, including the Saturn V the tallest, heaviest, and most powerful rocket to become operational. On 21st of January, 1967, the program was stuck with tragedy. During a launch rehearsal test, a fire erupted in the Apollo 1 capsule. Astronauts Virgil Gus Grissom, Edward White, and Roger Chaff died, and the command module was destroyed. The Apollo 1 accident, along with other problems, would cast a shadow over Project Apollo. Despite the setbacks, NASA soldiered on, and Apollo 7 made the first manned flight of the program, 11th through the 22nd of October 1968. 2 months later, all the world's eyes were on Apollo 8. A Saturn V launched Apollo 11 from Launch Pad 39A, part of the Launch Complex 39 site at the Kennedy Space Center on July 16, 1969 at 13:32. That is 9:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever, local time. Okay, so that's when that happened. That's when they tell us when it happened anyways. Here we go, we got Race to the Moon. Isn't that funny? We got the Project Mercury, Project Gemini, and Project Apollo right here. Whew. United States, right there. Yeah, this is a bunch of foolishness, guys. I mean, is there anyone in there? Do you know? Hello, anyone in here? Anyone in here? All right, I'm gonna show you all this. Hold up. So I'm going inside. Okay, so you guys can see that they've got this set up for anyone to come in here and experience the inside of the Apollo 8 capsule. So yeah, so you guys can see this right here. So Apollo 8 launched December 21st, 1968. To begin the launch sequence, press the red button below. I think it's right here. All right, let's see what happens. I guess I should sit down here.
10, 9.
All right, guys, you guys can experience this. at 66 on there on the helicopter. They use 66 number on the helicopter, guys. Oh, aren't you guys so proud of them? Oh, wow. Wow, isn't that incredible? Oh, man. So, look, this is where I was. See, this is like a little seating area that I was at. My head was down here, feet down here, and I was looking up at the TV. So, it's real small, obviously. All right, we're going to get out of here. I got to. Okay. Whew. Okay, so that's what I was in. NASA is definitely pure evil, but just to let you guys know, look, beautiful day out here in Charleston. Beautiful day. Notice right here, this bridge right here. I don't know the name of this bridge, but it's you got these two triangles going up and then down, as you know, as above, so below, right? And you got the pyramid, and you see there's these wires coming down. It makes another pyramid design. The pyramid's all over on this thing, right? But no, I'm not at NASA. I'm at USS Yorktown. It's a carrier. It's a carrier, and this was the carrier that was supposedly used, which probably was used, to pick up the Apollo 8 when they pulled that hoax on us. And so that's why they have a commemoration of it here, is because this is part of the brainwashing. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. God bless you guys. See ya.